So we kick things off on Eversong once again. Shout out to Tenchi, currently traveling through Vietnam. Sent a little message today. Very sweet, very nice. Paladin! Double Paladin! Okay, that's funny. Wait, did I maybe see a Fly game? Wasn't Fly in that game with triple Death Knight? Did I not cast this for you guys? I know we're an old community, but is there anyone with a memory? Well, we go for the harass. Fly, no last hit just yet. Still no last hit. And this Paladin harass is, I don't know, a bit ambitious? What can you really accomplish here? Time and distraction, I guess. With Paladin Headhunter, I think you can go for a nice little timing push, even though... Oh, surround. Divine Shield. Oh, yeah. Still, it stole the item. Yeah, two of the most entertaining players, I'd say. But he's surrounded again. That's the town portal. Divine Shield is gonna last a bit longer. There's the TP. Off I go. So, expansion surely delayed. And Fly doesn't have a shop, unfortunately. The winner of this phase is happy today, by the way. LawLiet yesterday was playing his Pro League matches up until later at night. The time shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I was thinking about a Headhunter push. Swiss Gamer Dad, what's up, dude? Finally some time again to watch back to Warcraft. Tuned back in and I have no effing clue what I'm seeing. You're seeing random heroes, random races, random mercenaries.
Players' forces are under attack.
Thank you for the 6 months. So what was my point? I'm trying to make a point for the 3rd time here. Yeah, orcs could usually push this with like Firelord Raiders, right? But if you can't go for a Tavern Hero, I wonder how well this timing is working out. Defend is up, even though it's the weaker version. It's another surround. Yep, you gotta live through the Divine Shield. Fly, of course, infamous for losing his Blade Master for no reason. This time, he's losing the Pallet. No, he's not. Oh, LawLiet, quite a mistake here. That should have been a guaranteed kill. But yeah, in the battle of the 2 Paladins, we got all 3 spells represented as well. Whoopsie daisy, Mr. Joe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yesterday, LawLiet joined us for the cast for like 5 minutes. The majority of what he said was Humba. With 90% of the content, basically. So, he's probably not unconfident. Why also with the Lodge, man? That double Lodge tier 3 is kind of the standard for orcs, right? In all the randoms. Oh, fly, 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 fly. He got Divine Shield up again. Now that I think about it, Paladin, the perfect hero for Fly. Always, when in doubt, go for the Divine Shield. Is his English good? Oh yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist! Oh, Alchemist is sick! So much healing! And Acid Bomb also very good against human, I think. Yeah, Fly needs that healing, goes Acid Bomb. That's funny, man. He has a Paladin Alchemist combination and not a single healing spell between the two heroes. That is quite funny. Mercenary Camp opened up. 8 minutes is giving you the levels 5? 7-ish? LawLiet was working on an expansion for a long time. Now he got it done. Tech also about to be finished. Fly, of course, with the tier 3. He upgraded spikes. It is so fascinating to me. In every game mode, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, FFA, orcs go for spikes, except in 1-on-1. Why not? Maybe it's catching on, though. Tiny Great Hall by Fly is, I think, very smart. So LawLiet had the faster base. Ooh, also very low lumber. This should even out with lumber upgrade and lumber mill. But yeah, these towers cost a lot of resources. Kelly level 3. Second hero a bit delayed, but he has the 5 food up until 49, and then you should be fine. You think character-wise, Alchemist and Paladin get along? You know, the one is all about faith, religion, righteousness. The other is about technology, to be honest, right? And he's also somewhat enslaving this ogre below him. I feel like there's not a great synergy in character between Paladin and Alchemist. Also, the Paladin is all about protection. Alchemist, rage, debuffing, money. But okay, the church is also about money. Now the spikes pay off. Haha, yo, Mickey Dark Blue, great minds think alike. Would be important for LawLiet to get one burrow here. Field scroll, nice, but the repair by Fly is amazing. It's still draining lots of resources, of course. While LawLiet is only giving up Footman at max. Acid Bomb, awesome! Acid Bomb kinda counters defense, right? It should be pretty much 50-50. Or 1-for-1. Now a lot of time was bought. Griffins are coming. And Devotion Aura Griffins is hella strong. They are having a heal spray holy light discussion. Well, if they put a little Spock in the mix and the discussion is over quickly. What's it called? What's the direct quote? I'd have to look it up. Spock. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Right? So that's where the Alchemist is just better. And Fly is not even going for aura. That Alchemist is an uber beast, by the way. It's almost sad that he doesn't have Chemical Rage. Fly needs Bloodlusted Wyvern, to be honest. And there's no cement ready. Oh, yeah, you wanted to cancel that burrow before. There it is. Unprotected peons against griffins. No tower, no burrow. A couple of headhunters. He's still going for lots of witch doctor and kodos. What do witch doctors do against griffins? Nothing. Blood mage, kinda nice. What's the interaction with banish and bad riders? Can you still detonate if a unit is banished? No, right? You save it, but if a unit is banished and there's the AoE damage gets amplified? Ooh, I need a bad rider banish expert in the chat. Help me out. So my suggestion, like my theory is, you can't use unstable concoction on the banished target, but if a banished unit is next to a bad rider explosion, that damage gets amplified. Would be my guess. Oh, I'm not talking if you banish the Bat Rider, but if you banish the Griffin. Ay, 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 level 5, level 3 Holy Light. Here's the banish. Bat Rider explosion damage is half magic and half some weird special form of physical that doesn't take armor into account. But armor type. Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
A player's forces are
of course, as your resident caster, if it's a simple interaction, I would know. But there's a lot of variables that can make things weird. But these griffins are so good now. Three upgrade soon. How much armor they got? 9.5. Yeah, it does take the armor into consideration, but not the armor type. But the armor value. That's why it's so good to have high armor versus Bat Riders. And that's why you shouldn't go Bat Riders versus high level Griffins. Except if you're like a base up. We're working on Bloodlust, but then does it work with Bloodlust Headhunters? Since there's no Mountain King? There's Nova, but only level 1. Bloodlusted Headhunters could actually work. Double protection scroll as well. Oh my god, the armor value is off the charts. On level 6, LawLiet should actually go Devotion Aura instead of Ultimate. He doesn't have any ground units anyway. I like Fly's strategic choices.
A player's forces are under attack.
What he's doing makes a lot of sense. Here we go. 11.5 armor. They are so tanky. It is crazy. But the heal wards, they have to be cancelled by Lich, right? The Lich is on ward duty, I would say. But I would be greatly surprised if LawLiet loses a lot here. 78 food, also 1,000 gold. It is a lot of healing, let's be honest. But Fly's army, 60 food max. We got the Siphon in, that is lovely, but we still also hold the heal scroll. One Griffin down. Still 1300 gold. Kodo eviscerated. Better positioning over the trees makes it hard for the headhunters to get it done. Not too much bloodlust actually. A little bit of heal spray. And yeah, these units. Easy kills. 2 Griffins down. That's about it. Oh, and LawLiet is tier 3. He can go for control magic. He can just control the wards for the next fight if he goes spellbreakers. Haha! Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Couple of losses in the end. LawLiet overextending a bit for sure. Kinda wants the hero kill, but with these heroes it's hard. Level 3 Lich though, he's farming good. And LawLiet's still 1600 gold, so he can probably afford this, but that Alchemist is a damage beast. Again, I would have loved to see him with Chemical Rage. Breakers can't control wards anymore? Oh, yes, that's right. Because they're magic immune and control magic is magic.
A player's forces are under attack.
I didn't even think about that. Of course they're magic immune. Thank you, chat. That is an oversight. You know, sometimes you have this automatisms for like 20 years of casting Warcraft, and then there's a change, but you don't see the interaction of that patch change. And then you forget about it. And then you go back to your old playback, basically, and it's bullshit. And that's what why we have chat. On the back of this, LawLiet was expanding. Acid Bomb pretty good. This Alchemist is saving Fly's game, actually. Without Acid Bomb, there is no chance. Chat is always right. Bro, chat wanted to tell me that the Demon Hunter evasion is stacking with Talisman of Evasion. Now we get Inner Fire soon. For an armor value of 16 then, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Status traps kinda nice, but yeah, Fly's army is barely existing. You can't catch up with this. No, 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 no. It seems like it's the foregone conclusion, but I would love to see the Inner Fire on the Griffins. Super expensive army for LawLiet. But yeah, this is a fun part now. No Holy Light mana anymore. It's interesting. Funny to see that thanks to the Blood Mage, the Orc has a better sustain as the human. That's never the case, really. But yeah, Fly, you gotta wave the white flag in a bit to save your peons. LawLiet's so rich, so well leveled. And here's the Inner Fire. 10.5 armor. That they die is quite fascinating, I have to say. So what's left to scale now? We got 4 bases. Soon. I mean, we're working on it as the mains are over. Due to the little harass early, Fly still has some income. Yeah, but I'm not a mathematician major, But 4 bases versus 2 doesn't look great. I recently learned where the white flag surrender thing comes from. From like ships and pirates and stuff, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Griffins to 100 damage. Basically, you used to wave the white flag. You used to wave the flag of the opposing force if you surrendered, until there was one really military dude who was good at military, that his flag, the white one, was synonymous for "we are defeated." Ah, really? But what do you do if you don't have the flag of the opposing force? Like, do you have like a stockpile of flags just in case you're being attacked? You have like a chamber of flags just in case? I'd say the white flag is just very practical. You can use like bed sheets. MVP Alchemist goes down! And that is GG. The writing was on the wall for quite some time. And now Fly sees it as well. That was a very, very, very foregone conclusion. Drops the tiny there as well. Yeah, yeah. Second map, by the way. LawLiet is the orc with the TC that screams for lames. And Fly with the Night Elves and the Naga. Crowd control against TC and in general Orc is not bad. Can be quite a carry if she has mana. Yeah, the green one, that sounds like the best explanation for now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Are you sure it only blocks a portion of it? Yeah. 99.9% sure. That's the strength of a Naga, isn't it? Nice deny with the axe. Ooh, and snare. Sweet. We've seen that Drain Eye for the second time today. Someone has to make a PowerPoint presentation on unstable concoction and use a picture of a cock in that as well. Poison Treant. Spreading poison, not too bad against headhunters, huh? I like the way he's thinking. AMS also blocks Fan of Knives, doesn't it? Yes. But Shadow Strike is the one with enhanced physical, not Fan of Knives, right? Fan of Knives is the spell. Fly buying bottom of the barrel mercs. I mean, the one has ensnare and the other has poison. I don't think it's that bad, is it? Fan of Knives is also enhanced physical. Oh man, I need some education on enhanced physical damage. It is the weirdest of all the types. LawLiet also trying to go for witch doctors. Seem to be all the rage at the moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fly is playing a fine Naga game. Question. Oh, the block. Oh, the block. Oh, yeah. Shake that booty. Twerk a little bit. Holy shit, Fly. That's insane. Doesn't lead to a kill, but surely problematic. Ugh. I've got to be a bit careful here. And Fly, unfortunately, is not in range to entangle that gold mine. Oh, he's losing so much time. No. He doesn't notice. I don't think there's a difference in damage type. Anti-magic just checks if it's magic or spell ability. But I'm pretty sure it also blocks parts of Shadow Strike and the other part it doesn't block. I think the initial damage gets blocked and the tick damage doesn't. Or the other way around. Or was that banish? Oh, I'm getting a little insecure now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Should have never opened that can of worms. But yeah, here you see why poison is good against headhunters. They're all down to like 2/3. Fly fix that positioning. Noise. That did cost him like 400 gold, though. Counter expo up. Tier 3 done. TC solo I think makes a lot of sense. Dark Ranger second. Amazing. Black Arrow fantastic versus Headhunters. Silence amazing against the TC. And there's no Dispel. Yeah, great pick for Fly. Or not pick. Great draw.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, that TC is not too impactful, is it?
Player's forces are under attack.
Now the base is getting raided. Isn't the TC player the one that's supposed to raid the other player? What's going wrong here? Oh, Storm. But no follow-up, is there? Nope. Only 2 burrows. It's not the end of the world, but lots Oh, lots of time for Fly. Damn, I really underestimated Fly and his off-race capabilities starting into the tournament.
A player's forces are under attack. Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, feels like everybody who's going Orc is going for the Witch Doctor strat. Headhunters are gonna have such a tough time. And what else are you going to do? Like, Tauren take a long time and also get controlled so well by Dryad's Naga. Reviving Tauren with Black Arrow is harder. We've seen some demolishes recently by Grubby and Focus, and I think that was super cool. But Dryad's also very good to play around that. It's tough. Fascinating how much impact that Draenei still has. Heal ward so far so good, but there's Black Arrow and Cold Arrow and Fork Lightning. Dryads, of course, suck in these fights. This is why you should never really expose them to the Headhunters. With the heal scroll, he's fine for now. Love that little split. And everything is quite even. Next up, though, Bear's coming. And on the other side, Walkers. Should be Walkers, right? For magic damage. Smart. Stasis trap positioning. I like that.
A town is under siege.
Big Elder Shaman. What are the spells? Shaman often has Reju, right? Should be Reju. But then bears have that as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
That apprentice had polymorph. It is Tauren over Walkers, really? That's interesting to me. Rejuve and Lightning Shield. Thank you, Art. Bears. Oh, Xandorian! What the hell is going on, man? Making use of that discount, right? Holy smokes. 10 gifties. Awesome, 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 awesome. Looks like someone is enjoying the random race. Gifts up number 35 in total. Nice community service. Love it.
Players' forces are under attack.
Such a good feeling. Medical expert, thank you for the prime as well. Getting a little hype train running here, it seems. Silence on the TC, 2 set tires, protection scroll. Wow, that's a huge protection scroll there. Is the damage enough for LawLiet to hold here? Supply is neck and neck. Well, up until the Dryads fall. Level 6 on the TC, reincarnation unlocked. And the storms against bears are pretty good. Tauren are falling now, and no walkers here to resurrect. He's getting double Tauren reinforcements. That's why his supply is a little inflated. I feel like Dark Ranger Naga should have done a lot more against these headhunters, but they didn't. And Fly is taking a beating at the last lag of that fight. Yeah, this is the moment where the Dark Ranger has to go for pickups. This combo of Fork Lightning Dark Ranger. Peace! With the 5 gifties as well. 35% discount, 100% happy Neo. Hype train, hype train, hype train. Choo choo, everybody.
A player's forces are
That's so
under
awesome. Feels good. Thank you, Peace. Thank you, thank you. There's no additional layer to Fly, right? And that is indeed rough. Like, the dream would be Chimera. But then there's so many headhunters. But is it actually too many headhunters? If you use staffs. Not sure.
A town is under siege.
Mountain Giants might kinda suck. Maybe it's just more and more mercs. Like tier 3 units, or the super late game tier 3 units oftentimes not picked because mercs are just better. With their abilities and chaos damage. And that is oftentimes the beauty of this game mode. Ooh, he jumps right on top of him, but couldn't get the stomp off. Oh, the satires have mana burn. Haha! Another story. Thank you for the 11 month. And of course, LawLiet has 3 bases and Fly has more. We are getting Bloodlusted Tauren, everybody. Bloodlusted Tauren with heal ward support and level soon to be 3 endurance aura. I feel like LawLiet is ready for every fight. We also boost them up with Spirit Link. LawLiet is just playing for the YouTube video now, huh? His editor got the thumbnail already in his head. TC icon with level.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fly. Despite getting a nice draft, not up to the task. Jesta 1107, thank you for the 14 month. It's your birthday in 3 weeks. Holy shit, it's clobbering time. We gotta wait for the Bloodlust though. Nichols 1337, thank you for the 2 months. Dude, we got a sick sub streak going on during that game. Seems like you like LawLiet's orc. He can easily sack that one. It was a good trade for him. And he got a backup, even though Fly identified this now. Satires have mana burn and raise dead. That's sick, actually. Okay, last fight. The trees are fighting with them. There's another resurrection right next to a chieftain. They stole that technology. The Centaur Khan. Khan! Star Trek classic. Oh man, the stasis traps, the heal wards. Tauren actually bit underwhelming, aren't they? TC can get his resurrection triggered in a second and then he comes back with full mana. That's why Fly is not killing that TC. Oh, now he killed it. Lol. That will be an issue, I think. Fly is doing fine for what it is. 1300 gold in the bank. Not ideal. Pulverize is doing a good job. TC as the vanguard up front. And that's a stomp. And that is almost enough damage. But Crumbs, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Butt Juice. And the block. Oh, little too early of a stomp, eh? Ooh, Tauren death sounds so awesome. Man, LawLiet was losing a lot of units. He's actually not that rich. Double kill at the end of this. The supply is even. And the TC doesn't scale that much anymore, is he?
A town is under
And
siege.
Fly... Okay, that was... just started. If Fly gets to level 6 Dark Ranger... he can possess everything. Oh, except Tauren, right? Because of resistance skin now. So it doesn't actually do that much. Yeah, I felt like LawLiet was almost... Oh! The medics! The medics are... Or the necromancers, rather.
Forces are under attack.
Is he in time? There's still corpses. There's 15 food. One, two. Alright, only 2. They're missing in this attack though. TC ultimate on cooldown for 2 minutes. Dude, Fly can still win this. That's crazy. Oh, Charm of course takes everything. I was thinking about possession. Yeah. It pierces ultimate like resistances.
Players' forces are under attack.
Dude, that expo is also down. No tiny. No money for a tiny. Pretty important to get these 2 Tauren back. Can he possess breakers and resurrect Tauren? I don't think you can resurrect opposite Tauren. But if he possesses a Tauren and then a walker, then he could. But yeah, it's not your corpse.
A town is under siege. A player's force
Possess, charm, whatever. You know. I think you can't charm MGs because they're too high level. But walkers you can.
A player's forces are under attack.
Skeletons harassing again. You can't charm walkers or sell them with alchemists. Really? But then it doesn't work on Tauren either. That's the same upgrade, no? I'm sure charm takes everything. Yeah, there's also no level cap on it. God, we're all noobs here. Anyway, we got a fight going on with lots of Tauren and lots of bears, so let's focus on that one. Yeah, very unsure at the moment. Stasis trap goes off. He wants that base so bad. No TP. You gotta be successful here. And now pulverize. Boom! Level 9 on the TC. Fly doesn't have much left. Level 6 on the Naga. Any chance for a tornado? Did he even skill it? Nope, not yet. The game-winning move would be Charm. Holy hell, that Fork Lightning was sick. Resurrection is off cooldown, so the TC can die. Everything is super low. Dude, Tornado would actually be good here, no? For a quad kill. Can this goddamn Khan finally die? No, it can't. Let's see what I did there. Damn, what a crazy game. But now, I mean, this should be over now, right? But I thought that 10 minutes ago already.
A player's forces are under attack.
These games are so fascinating. Fly is still mining. And LawLiet is not. That's also now... He got Charm. We'll get the answer to all our questions. Lots of revive. Lots of Tauren. Dark Ranger level 6. No way. This card was freaking amazing, by the way. Dark Ranger 6. He still didn't skill. Like, please. Oh, surround doesn't work. And Charm. Charm, 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 charm. Still didn't skill it. How can you not instantly skill Charm? So yeah, I was right. That resistant skin makes it so you can't. And that's also why you can't charm walkers. And it doesn't pierce it. But you could charm witch doctors and Tauren. Not Tauren, peons, etc. He still didn't skill the level 6. Unreal. And now he's losing everything. That DC is so sick. You can charm full spell immune, like Dryad or Destroyer, but not the one with resistance skin. That's what I said all along! Goddamn, the mass confusion is finally over. Yeah, so Walker and Tauren cannot be charmed. Even though it pierces magic immunity, it doesn't pierce resistance. Oh my god. I mean, he gets bonus money for using ultimates, right? So he should use it at least once. It's an amazing game for LawLiet. Level 10 TC. Walkers have resistance skin? Yeah. Night Elves were whining... Orcs were whining so much about Cyclone that Walkers got resistance skin back in 2004 or 5. Hey, there we go. Here's the charm on a no mana witch doctor. Could actually be cool, right? If you put it to the base, get the mana and get heal wards. Fly, for the extra money, use the tornado. Once. Ooh, that TC is owning everything alone. He's so fast. Endurance aura 3 is so sick. Can they use heal ward if you don't have the upgrade? If you charm a unit, you also charm the upgrade. This is why Fly has now Troll Regen and Witch Doctor upgrade. Surely a game for the content. Resistance skin prevents selling, stealing, dooming.
Forces are under attack.
Spell immunity prevents spells if they don't have resistance skin, then former work. Oh man. Yeah, LawLiet is very cost efficient. That is orc recycling here, everybody. So mean that he doesn't give the Dark Ranger anything to possess. What's the win condition that Fly sees right here? You could possess creeps from the camp. Oh yeah! Up until a certain level, eh? Okay, is it time? Oh, we have a staff now, we're here. And now he takes the creeps away as well. Can't possess that. Well, Fly is mining again. He only has to catch up 40 food. That's what? 2,000 golds? No more.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we got the Dark Ranger in a full-on Tauren surround. Nice try with the rejo. Oh my god, that is so much damage. That's not... Oh, here's the Cyclone. Yeah, okay, fair play, fair play, fair play. There is a little bonus statistic. The player with most used ultimates gets a little bonus prize. So, yeah, he used that here, and that's the way the game ends. Super nice. Super nice. Fly needs a little bit of help here, maybe. Pit Lord versus Headhunters can be sick. But what does LawLiet have? Shadow Hunter is quite good, isn't it? Yeah, Fly wants to re-roll, right? Yep. When your tournament is on the line, or your winner bracket is on the line, and you got a shot to re-roll, and you get a Pit Lord, which is an amazing second or third hero, but not a good first hero, re-roll. I like that choice. I really, really, really like that choice. So that, of course, means that we have to wait a little bit longer, but it's only 7 seconds. And then we draw the heroes and stuff again. Okay, better luck now, Fly. And Fly is this time on Night Elf, and LawLiet is on Human. Let's go. Okay, Night Elf once again, unanimously good. LawLiet in game 1 rolled human already with griffins. That works mostly versus orc. I'd be surprised if we get the same again. So Ancient of War creep versus Militia creep. Very, very solid on both sides. Very good races in all the randoms on both sides. So let's roll the dice again. Fly can't reroll anymore. LawLiet could reroll if he wants to. Even though it's the same game. But when you're a human, right? Why would you reroll? So, as always, a summoner hero is much appreciated. Blood Mage versus Pit Lord. Oh, that's quite sick. Okay, you can banish the Pit Lord until the end of days because there's only very late dispel. Maybe you can get dispel from a merc, but if not, banish is gonna be so good. Okay, that's surely a bit luckier for Fly. But not a foregone conclusion. Will Fly use a flame striking Blood Mage against human economy? You can reroll up until the 2-minute 30 mark, which is when the heroes spawn. Yeah, pretty unlucky draw for LawLiet. But maybe he can fight fire with fire. We go Howl first, and now he sees the Blood Mage. Nice by Fly to hold the skill point. It's kind of odd, actually. Is Siphon Mana kind of the worst spell he could go for at the moment? I mean, having extra mana is always nice. But there's not gonna be much to siphon from. Maybe banish isn't necessary until the Pit Lord is fed.
A town is under siege.
Oh. Race for the mercs is on, especially on LawLiet's side. Oh, we got a turtle! I didn't even see that little turtle. Yeah, you can get faster production, right? And Pit Lord not really doing much here. Cleave and Howl. On paper, this should be a relatively simple win for Fly. But hey, never underestimate Ascalor.
A player's forces are under attack.
And LawLiet's Expo is up. Maybe mass mercs can make up for that.
A town is under siege.
I mean, Fly has this confirmed, but wouldn't you say winning against TC first is simple as well? Nope! TC first is really good. Oh, we're waiting for the Flame Strike. One of these single strongest AoE spells there is. Not on level 1, really. So he wants level 3 before using it for the first time. Trying to be as efficient as possible. But wait, did Fly lose? Fly lost the Moonwell! Oh, that is an unforgivable sin. Now he used the first Flame Strike for the kill.
A player's forces are under attack.
All that normal damage typing, man. He's draining so much moon juice. This is so expensive. And economy-wise, LawLiet is fine with that, isn't he? LawLiet, as a very active League of Legends player, has of course no problem dodging Flame Strike. Oh my god, what a disaster for Fly. Is he checked out already? He can't go for a second hero.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is so simple. Two Hunts and a High Priest. Yikes. Makrura! Shout out to Mr. 8-Man. Apparently that Makrura has Entangle? The Deep Seer, huh? But yeah, we're just rushing bases. What the hell is this game? Another Moonwell. Crazy. So are you flame striking your own Moonwell? That's a lot of targets here. For every single Moonwell is dead. Catastrophe. And apparently we got Entangle, so... Oi! That flame strike though! You can get the mana from the Blood Mage, that's nice. Also from the Makrura if you want to. But there's nothing left and he can't even rebuild anything. And LawLiet is teching and mining and... yeah, there's an AP fighting against Makruras. He might actually lose due to Frost Armor. Seems like Fly is a bit broken after game 2. Level 4 on the pit lord as well. +8 claws, not bad. Everything in shambles. Fly has to start from square one basically. He has 5 wisps and that's it. That was the most one-sided game I've ever seen in all the randoms, and LawLiet makes it through. 3-0, clean affair. And now he's up against Happy, where I would say things will be a little harder.